Namaste. My name is Vivekanand. People call me Vivek. I believe in living a simple life. I believe in thinking differently. I am proud to share my belief with Steve Jobs and Leonardo da Vinci, who said, "Simplicity is the ultimate in sophistication." I aim to bring time tested wisdom and happiness together into your business and life by unifying, simplifying, amplifying simple technology and tools, and by developing software solutions as necessary. With that in mind, today I bring you a short presentation talking about why, how, what of Chromebooks. As usual, let me start with why. Let us say you have a simple task such as browsing. Most of your work is based on cloud computing. For example, you work on Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. You are likely to find that a Windows computer is often an overkill, and so are Apple Mac or Linux computers. Most annoying when they require updating and you have things to do. Maybe you take your work with you wherever you go and you want to make use of every opportunity to get stuff done. Of course, you need to strike the right balance between cost of being productive versus cost of convenience. Otherwise, you end up going round in circles. Good fun for kids, but my point is, don't be in a rat race. Now let me talk about how. Chromebooks give flexibility. Chromebooks are relatively low cost and easy to maintain. Let me emphasize that the keyword is relatively low cost, but never make that a deciding factor. They offer you open device and start working, and then close device and go wherever you need to go, taking your device with you. Let me compare the two Chromebook devices and show you the pros and cons of each. A Lenovo Chromebook 630, as shown here, versus Google Pixelbook Go. Both are similarly priced. Not much difference in price. Let me talk about Lenovo first. This one has a 15-inch touch screen. If your work requires more screen area, this is a positive. But this also means you have a big screen, and there are times when you feel it is too big. Lenovo uses an old-fashioned battery charger, which adds more weight when you want to take it all somewhere. Lenovo has a traditional USB port, SDMC card reader. This means you can move files and data in and out of the device easily. But these days, Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, etc. mean that this feature may not be all that useful anymore. Device can be turned into a tablet or put into tent mode to watch or present videos. This feature is mainly useful only when you want to entertain yourself or occasionally if you make a one-to-one presentation to someone. But most of the time this feels more like a gimmick rather than a useful thing, because the overall weight and bulk of the device makes these things much less useful in real life. Let me talk about Google Pixel Go. This has a 13-inch screen, has only two USB ports. At first, this may look like a limitation, but in practice, this is not a limitation at all. The device is a well-made device, feels very solid, yet very light, hence ultra portable. There are USB-C hubs of various types available, which allow you to expand the available two USB-C ports into a full workstation, as I am going to demonstrate to you soon. The device has really good speakers which you can use to listen to music, and for their physical size they sound great. These are comparable to what you can find on a much more expensive Apple MacBook Pro, which I regularly use. Google Pixelbook Go uses a USB-C charger and will happily get charged using any charger providing USB-C output, and the charger itself is much smaller in size. Here I have put both next to one another for you to compare their physical sizes. In my opinion, the Google Pixelbook Go is a more practical device. Now, did you ask how about connectivity to other devices, etc.? Let me answer that question in the following demo. I would be using a different camera for filming it. But before that, let me show you a picture of a docking station that I recently bought. This is from Pluggable. This allows me to connect two monitors, my USB external webcam, my USB external microphone, and the power supply into this device. And I simply need to use a USB-C connector pointed by this red arrow to my computing device. In fact, my normal setup is I connect an Apple MacBook Pro laptop to this one USB-C cable and my setup is complete. But let me show you what happens when I replace the MacBook Pro with the Lenovo Chromebook and then replace that with the Google Pixelbook Go in the video that follows. It is demo time. Now, let me shut down this Apple computer. I take this Lenovo Yoga Chromebook and plug it in. I need to login. It is shown on the laptop screen or here, password. There it is. Chromebook with multiple devices, monitors. I am using the same mouse, going to use the same keyboard. Now let me see if the webcam is detected. Let me go to my calendar and say set up a meeting now, let us say, and let me try to join. Allow me to use camera. I need to allow that. The camera starts. Let's see which camera it has taken. It probably has taken the built-in one. So go to settings. Video, front camera, there it is. There you see me. It can use the USB microphone, I think. Let me check. Microphone default, it's USB. Speaker, I typically use the same speaker which is connected here. And this is how I normally communicate using Meet or Zoom. Let's try Zoom. Okay, there's one major difference. If I have a G Suite account, I have to log in as that. So I'll have to sign out and add a person. Then I need to key in the password. It's going to send a message to my phone. Let me pick up my phone. I say yes. So I have signed in. It loads my profile and various apps and extensions that I have on my desktop, my Apple MacBook Pro desktop. Some of the apps, some of the Google Chrome extensions it will install. So for example, Zoom is here. Okay, password for Zoom. Again, there is two-step verification. It says, are you? Yes. On my phone. Can start with video. Again, I think by default it's trying to use the built-in webcam. Yes, there it is. I'm able to use the now the audio and video settings available here are slightly different from what's available on the regular computer. It's different. Virtual screens not available. Some of the other options are slightly different, but if you are a person who doesn't worry so much about the virtual background, then you're good to go. Now let me shut down this and try the Google Pixelbook Go. I shut down this and shutdown is almost instantaneous. Disconnect that. Now let me put the Google Pixelbook Go and see what happens. Let me open this here and maneuver it through this. Pixelbook Go is starting up. It has logged in, but this screen doesn't work. Only one monitor you can use, one additional monitor apart from what's on the device. That is a limitation of Google Pixelbook, or it may be a limitation of this pluggable device. I don't know which one. But there is one major aspect, which is the webcam on this is a 1080p webcam, and the touch screen is really good. Try the zoom. I need to add my other user account. Yes, let me do that. Add a person. Again, it says two-step verification. Yes. It loads up my profile. Accept and continue. Try zoom. Okay, so signed in. So it uses the built-in webcam. Let me see. Does it detect the other one? Yes, it does. Only thing it's not detecting is the other monitor here. No virtual backgrounds, that is not available here. And everything else seems to be as it is on the regular computer. So I think that concludes this demo, and I hope I have shown you something useful, and hopefully you'll be able to make an informed decision. Namaste.